Hello everybody. How's it going? Back again, this time with a slightly different kind of game. This one has a special place inside my heart, and I'll tell you why. It might be the very first game which I could consider scary to me, even though it wasn't scary. It was like never meant to be scary, but I think the concept, and of course the first time I played it, I was like 9. So, yeah. Do the free roaming mode. We didn't have this one back in the day. There we go. This game originally was a point-and-click adventure. Someone remade it so you can actually have a free roaming mode to it. Picked this up from the Steam sale, and sorry, I'm still drinking my coffee. It's pretty early in the morning. Figured I'd start out with something a little easier, even though this game is not at all easy because. Oh, Nelly. So this game, the first time I played it, it was actually with it was at my dad's house when I used to go up and see him, and it was, I wonder if I can actually set it up to that. Let's see. Can I? Yes. So you would move around like this. You would click, and everything was like a pre-rendered image, and occasionally, like, there'd be like a GIF floating through, like a bird going by or whatever, and occasionally it would have these little like QuickTime videos, like not the I'm gonna switch it back because it's already irritating. Nope, go back, that one. It would have these little QuickTime videos where, remember the old browser videos you could watch? It would like play like almost like YouTube, but it would be like inset in the wall. Yeah. That's actually how you get it back there. We'll go back there in a second, but first off, I'm just gonna tour around the island a little bit if I can get out the door. This is actually a really cool recreation of it. Everything here, this is like the little hub world. Everything here leads to something else. The first one we're going to, naturally, is the big giant orange rocket. And if I remember correctly, it does not have any power going to it. So I'm going to precariously walk out here. I remember these fences being a lot higher. And I'm going to believe I need to turn that on. I think that's on. I hope that's on, actually. Turn around. The mouse controls are a little weird because you can only turn and look while you're moving. I know it does not make a whole lot of sense. And I am going to go in here. This is the only game I know of also that requires me to have a pad and piece of paper handy. I just have my my other laptop here. Pad and piece of paper handy just to play the game. And it's one of my favorites. But anyway, back when I was younger, the first time I saw my dad playing this, he was just messing around with it, and oh, I forgot to rotate the tower. He was just messing around with it. Hang on a sec. I think I got it. Usually it would slow down there. Tower's rotating. He was messing around with one of the later levels, and he was lost, and I don't have a flashlight. Hold on. Oh, I do. Now it's kind of horror game-esque. Don't really need it, but that's weird. Oop, there we go. And let's hop in the elevator. Close the door. Up to the door. So when you would ride this elevator, they'd cut out the back and just have this little video of you rising through the tower. It was, I mean, for its time, it was really cool. Nowadays, you look at it and go like, that looks stupid. I did not get that spot on. Okay, well. Gotta go back down. You used to see me go back and forth a whole lot. It totally happens in this game. But anyway, so I would see my dad playing it, and of course, being the young and still completely awesome kind of guy I was. Actually, no, I was a total little dork, but still being the young me, first thing I was immediately interested in was, oh, there it was, I saw it. Wait for it. There. Okay. I wanted to play it like super bad. I asked my dad, I'm like, oh, can I play? Can I get a game going? So he stops his, restarts the game so I can play, and hands me this paperback book. I swear it's like this thick, and it's the strategy guide. Like, I didn't understand why it was so big, but it was a strategy guide, paperback book, 12-point font, that thick. That's like about an inch thick, of how to play the game, and it was like mind-blowing. I wish I still had the book, but that's better. Not just because it was helpful, but because it also had like a whole bunch of backstory stuff in there, like when they were making it. But all the stuff you need to do that. Okay, now here's the first clue we're gonna need, and I actually need to get out. One second. Best be glad I decided to wear pants today. You can shame me later for not having a pencil and paper ready. Right now it doesn't really matter. The other cool thing about this game is just a big puzzle game. Nothing really to fight in this, no real way to die, which is kind of nice. Some of us just sometimes want a relaxing game. And I'm getting all philosophical here. Okay, so 59 volts. You're probably thinking, well, what the hell is this? I've been staring at it for a couple seconds now. It's actually the amount. It's the amount of power that I need to have the generator output to open the door to the rocket. And the real fun begins. Because once we get the door open, then we got to figure out how to actually unlock it. You'll see. It's kind of a pain in the butt. Instead of walking off, let's do this. Okay. Back to the elevator. There we go. Grab a sip of coffee. Now, I've heard that you can find the answers to this usually through trial and error, and using the tower is completely optional. I personally like to use the tower just because I don't like to screw around. And also, okay, here's another cool thing. When I first played this game, I had no idea what these two books were for. You click on them, they open up, and this plays. And it makes no sense. That was like one of the QuickTime videos as well. It was like you would just open it up, there'd be a little image, and it would actually be moving. And back in the day, of course, it was like live actors. But anyway, I'm gonna put this page in here, and then
live.
It's actually the same.
Bring me already.
I'll explain to you what those books do. There's also another one over here. And it does the same thing too.
Monsieur?
These are the creators, I believe.
Are you?
It's the same thing. He just asked me to bring him the blue pages. I'm not going to reveal what exactly those are until later on. Because right now, I got a rocket ship to get on. There's the boat. There's the clock tower. Here we go. I have to get out my flashlight. No, not really. Same music. Alright, now, this is a puzzle at the same time. If you mess it up, gets really irritating, and I'll show you why. First thing I'll do, though, is I'm going to start taking notes. I'll edit this out so you guys don't have to sit here and watch me draw. Unless you want to sit here and watch me draw. By the end of this game, though, I'm going to have like 2 or 3 sheets of just like schematics. How many is there? 5? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I'm just going to have like sheets of schematics to this game. It always happens whenever I play this game. It's because you kind of need them. I'm going to have to draw a piano in a little bit. But anyway, I am going to write down the voltage of all these. And then it's a math problem. Because if you remember, in the room above, in the tower, it told us 59 volts. So I have to add these up to 59 volts. I'll put up a little visual aid right there of my awesome artistic work here. So I need to make 59 volts and I can't go over 60. So, because, okay, other little tidbit, I think it's actually written on the wall behind me. Hold on. Yes, there it is. This is the power. It's going to be the one on the left. The power to the ship will be on the one on the right. If it drops to 0, I've blown a breaker. And we'll have to fix that up. So, begin trial and error phase. And if this takes too long, I'm probably just going to fast forward to me actually being done. 2. Okay. I know it's not very many, but let's see. Okay. So I use 10, 16, 22. 48, I need to hit 59. 5. 2, and oh, no way. First try. It really helps to write these things down. I'm trying to be courteous and close the door, but I guess it won't let me. No, it just did. It really helps to close these down and be passively good at math, I guess. So, though it didn't blow a breaker, in which if I did, I'd have to go over there and reset it. And there's actually another one farther down that you have to reset, which is right there. So now the front door to the rocket ship should open. But again, this is just the beginning of my little excursion to get to the first level. Yeah. This is that kind of game. There we go. So, in here, it is actually quite dark, amazingly. So this thing here, and a pipe organ in the back. This is probably, if it's the same, let me check. Oh yeah, no, it's just as touchy as it ever was. Awesome. Okay, so now I gotta draw a piano. Turn off my flashlight, don't need it. There we go. So the ship is properly charged. Now I just gotta actually get in it. Now this is where the library comes in handy. Apparently, through enough trial and error, you too can figure out what you're doing. Nope, that book is destroyed. What's up with this one? That's Channelwood, that's not till later. What's this one? Yes, this is the one I'm going to. I just need to find the... There we go. I have to draw this real quick. 1 second. Never think when I'm doing a Let's Play that I'll ever have to actually draw a piano. Yeah, well, I've been wrong before. It It kind of doesn't make a song either. It's just tones. And it's the touchiest darn thing in the game. Of course, front door of the first level. Okay. Got my drawing all done. And there we go. So you might be wondering, well, why aren't you using a guide if you're doing a Let's Play? And, well, to be honest, for this game, it's way more rewarding just to actually, like, work this out yourself. And plus, I'm a decent artist. I can draw, so it doesn't bug me to actually sit back here and do this. Now, this part, I'm actually probably going to jump cut, because this is going to take me a very long time. Because I have to sit here and, like, tone match everything. So, sit tight. I'll be right back. And I'm back. I think I got it. I probably fast forwarded through all that just to make it interesting, but I think I got it. First try. There it is. So, you know what? Let me check and see how long I've been recording. Quite a while. Alright. Next time on Myst, we're actually going to go into the first level. Hopefully you guys end up enjoying this game as much as I do, because this game it's a big part of me, and I think it always will be. So, see you guys next time. Clockwork. Laters. Guess what? It's the first time I'm going to say it. I am officially in the shit. Oh! I need a little extra help here. There we go.